I don't know what just happened.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay. So... Can we talk to you guys again?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
We're kind of out of options. What if we lie?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Before we do that...
Before we screw up this entire game further.
Yeah... Is this
You again.
No need.
He's just not gonna let us talk to him. Ugh.
They can't understand. Damn stupid
We
idiots.
have a bottle of alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. Go to either the captain or maybe the dude in the bar.
Alright, let's talk to the captain.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Why are we... Do we gotta be cool and lean up against the door?
Yes.
The bootleggers. They're blocking
These
the shit.
bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
Oh.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other?
That thing that we found?
I couldn't tell you if it's
Probably.
still the case today for all the warehouses on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Interesting. How do I get to the sewers?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Ugh, everyone here is stupid.
I mean, that's why she picked there, right?
Oh, he's back here.
He ain't talking to you no more.
Well, apparently not.
You again.
Oh, wait.
A lot of unlocked stuff here. So let's start asking about this stuff first.
Okay.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
I read the article on the miraculous catch.
TM.
Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved dock water from famine.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
I think it's just
for her
repeating
paintings.
stuff.
Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Unless we get new... Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What was the... Oh,
Yeah.
you know
What
the-
do you know about the Hawkins Warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything
What?
else?
Well, that used to be the Hawkins
That'll be all
thing.
for now.
So if people continuously own that warehouse and just die.
Well, no, he just said the fate of the owners is in they died.
No. It sounded like that was an ongoing occurrence. Sorry.
One of those damn sailors
Is the lady there?
trouble again.
Listen.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Can we talk to you again? We're stupid.
We're dumb. We want to start trouble again.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I think we just made a new friend in this lady. Tell the truth?
Yeah, why not?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I thought she was the biggest danger?
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers.
Aha!
These people truly worship
fish
their
people.
ancestors.
The fish people.
You must know Darkwater well.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins Warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No.
Would I have taken that risk? Not at all would I have taken that risk.
That first one's so, I don't know how that one would go.
I know.
I am not at all pulling your leg.
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Okay, you
Sounds
seem to be doing
honest to
okay.
me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
Great.
Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't think we really have any other way of doing this, though.
Sure, why not? You seem like an upstanding citizen.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody
All right.
questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know
The
whether
one
to
cop.
have stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to
That's Bradley.
Oh, yeah?
The one cop you
They're
pissed
out
off.
there still fighting about this. What is your head doing?
She's checking both ways for traffic. You don't know what stray buggy's gonna go down.
Truck coon sends her off to another world.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
You have this guy following you very close from behind.
I don't like him.
Just start sticking your nose into something, she's just gonna come behind you and kill you. There's so much stuff!
No.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Oh, is this where we can go fuck off? Lee!
Maybe. I don't want her to shoot us.
Does she have a weapon on her besides the knife?
It's 1919. She probably has a musket.
Ma'am, if this is your turf, why are you lockpicking shit?
That's how it's done. Do I still
Yeah.
need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
She left. She is Cthulhu.
She magicked.
So
So you
that
go in
looks
there,
like-
you probably have to... Ooh, spooky shit! Go up the ladder first.
Yeah, let's see what's up the ladder.
Oh wait, go in the alleys first? Before you even...
Ladder's broke.
Oh, you're stuck here. Ooh, booze.
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 Yeah, booze. I don't think there's anything...
I think my grandfather was involved in the Prohibition. Like, I think he was one of the people making alcohol.
Interesting.
And so this is kind of entertaining to me. Why does the ladder have to be broken?
Oh, this place stinks.
Green.
We got a new point.
Green.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh. Oh, man.
To enter reconstruction, hold L2, R2. Okay, so we're about to get into some detective shite here.
Oh, yes. We only have 3 points. And everything costs 6, I think.
Oh,
We're kind of screwed.
it's okay. So, I don't think we go into reconstruction mode just yet. I would think we'd have to find stuff to reconstruct.
Is this their warehouse
Because it
where
said
they...
to check the diary. Hold on. I'm stupid. Oh, Cat. Okay. Boss of a gang of bootleggers, which seems to use dark water as a hideout. Cat always keeps an eye on her territory, the zone of abandoned warehouses on the docks. I have the impression that all the men on Darkwater fear her. Even Mitchell, the owner of the stranded whale, is reluctant to talk about her. She uses Darkwater as the point of departure for her cargoes of whiskey, and she is slowly gnawing away at Captain Fitzroy's territory. Okay.
Oh, wait. Go to the picture.
What picture? This picture?
Yes.
I think we need to do that, yeah. Let's...
Ooh. Wow.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Oh.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Okay, so reconstruct, we're basically just...
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Like, I vaguely remember this from the trailer, I think.
What happened here?
So that's probably where it says, is like they said, psychology and stuff like that. I think that's all checked.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
I think that's it.
That's gotta be it. Yeah.
So we have, if this is like their home, Sarah is worshiping her picture, her son's really sad, and the husband's breaking mirrors. Or the husband and wife are flipped.
Consult the diary.
Consults the diary.
Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to that fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connecting to the artist's life. Photograph press cutting. Its discovery of a partly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins Mansion that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. So they weren't here. It was somebody who was in here.
Somebody else was worshipping her pictures and going crazy and breaking the reflection because they were seeing Cthulhu parts. Wasn't this the game with the commercial where the guy was shaving tentacles off his face?
I think so. Oh, we can remove? That's interesting.
Oh. Let's become dumber in the investigation and just make it so we're super strong brutes.
Hard mode. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was
That's the door.
It's locked.
Someone has settled in here.
And
What?
whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
No.
What else? This case is far from me.
Let's.
Our strength is 3.
No, let's team. I know, our psychologist too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Team up? You've already pissed him off once, though.
I know. There's no point. I would say that one or that one.
I don't want to threaten the officer.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
So let's just piss him off.
I'm gonna piss him off some more.
Don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins Mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, it's your car. Your fucking asshole car blocking the way.
Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
I think he's the only one we need to be buddy-buddy with.
Again.
Asides her.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or
Cat
I'll shut you up
Baker.
for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go
She
to the
can
mansion?
threaten the officer.
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
She's way too animated.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. See the
Cthulhu.
building?
You see tentacles. Hi there.
It's just like
That's the Hawkins.
tentacles raining from
Come
the
on,
sky.
We got some driving to do.
Why do they have something so high up?
Oh. Chapter the 3rd. Garden of the Hawkins Mansion.
Oh, we're not even going to the mansion, we're just going to the garden?
Yep, just the garden. That dude has had it rough.
I was gonna say.
Oh, she was the one that was saying Cat was carving smiles on everybody.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. He doesn't look too bad there.
See, we're gorgeous.
Oh, so he's only got half his face jacked up, right?
Hey, I'd have a smile. I think that's what she said.
Here we
Yeah.
are, Hawkins Mansion.
You look so suspicious, like you're suspicious of
Place has
everything.
been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I thought the mansion burnt in the fire.
Same.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
God, I hate him so
Fire
much.
was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
Who's Silas?
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh, I wonder if that was the other cop.
He's the caretaker, I think.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
Yeah.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Yes, dude.
All the things.
Although we should do a playthrough sometime where we just go straight to
Everything.
everything and see what happens.
I don't need your help, sir.
World's worst detective. The place is falling into ruin.
Believe that it looked
Yes, we'll go
anything 3 months
purely
ago.
strength
It's a
and
very
like
old
medicine
building,
and just like go, I am
Foundation
he
would
doctor.
probably date from your
Hear me
arrival
roar.
with the settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem.
We're a detective.
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Dude.
We're detectives.
Anything I should be wary of?
And then you know this place well.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he
Just
be
see
a
it.
problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous.
You just
Since
look
the
up and start
tragedy,
seeing
he's
people
been
watching you from the.
Cthulhu.
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
But.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
No.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see.
How do you know? You just got here.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Except.
You think so?
Well, reassure Silas. Like, what are we reassuring him on?
But then, he's the caretaker, and he wanted to go reassure him that we're not causing trouble, but it makes me wonder if we're able to, like, if we tell him no, if he's going to keep us from asking questions to the guy. Do you know what I mean?
You're right.
But at the same time, it doesn't, I don't know. What do you think?
I say... Well, anytime...
He's been the straightest cop out of all of them.
I say accept.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Oh, great.
It'd be... But...
No, I'm just like, there's stuff everywhere.
There's stuff... Luckily, it, like, tells you, like, across the map. Like, there's a thing over here.
No, not really keeping...
Oh, yeah, you can run. All this space and there's nothing. Oh, what?
A chair.
Single chair? Oh, okay. Oh.
A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children.
Clue memorized.
So that must have been the kids.
False, it was the fathers.
Oh no.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Okay.
So you can't go...
How are we on stats? We've got 4. They all need 6, though.
But let's
Except
make us better at psychology so we're not dumb.
Represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding.
Or we can wait and do the spot hidden objects thing or eloquence or whatever. We could either do it in psychology or wait, basically.
We'll wait.
Okay.
Officer Bradley, the hick cop, likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems shut up. He seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation.
Seems to be friendly. You're a stupid cop. Don't throw the whale back in the ocean.
Exactly. The Hawkins Mansion is perched at the top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams the bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the graves of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. It's been, what, a couple months?
3 months.
It's 3 months, yeah. Ooh, I like the wind whistling effect.
Because I think what the old man said... Oh?
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
I believe he said that 3 months ago they died, but then all of a sudden he got that picture in the mail, and so he immediately brought it to you. Well, not immediately.
Are we... Because he went that other way. Oh. Oh no. Go back.
Oh no.
Things saved.
Ominous? Hello?
Oh, ominous.
Oh.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Where theirs are broken?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told
somebody.
you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea.
They wanted their corpses used in
Imagine
Cthulhu
Webster
rituals.
wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father?
You furiously nod, like
Yes. Oh, it's happening.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
Poor kid.
No allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Can you take the lantern?
Nope.
Of course not. Hey, the very first thing you can pick up is a lantern. Guess what you can do with all the other lanterns?
Jack all. Yep. Alright, hell. Let's go get stolen by Cthulhu. So that schmuck's not gonna follow us up here.
Oh, we have a pretty good sight of the, I'm sorry, did you hear stuff over to, like, the... Oh, yeah, where you're looking?
It sounds like a bird.
I thought I heard people walking around.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu? It's the call.
Whoa. Oh no.
Oh, look down.
What? What?
Oh, it's a frog.
Really?
Yep. Or a leaf.
This
I don't know.
entrance is still in use.
Oh.
Why are we all like...
Whoa! Whoa!
That must be
We're
Silas.
trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa.
Officer? Officer?
Right?
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
If I'm about to get punched, I'm gonna be pissed. Do not defile.
Do not defile this place?
You're hindered.
It's timed!
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor.
Just piss
the
him off.
memory of
He's like panicked.
It's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police
Yay.
report describes a domestic
The one time we didn't
but
piss
Stephen
somebody
Webster
off.
has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
I'd say important.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake.
Woohoo!
But it won't be the first. Here.
That was incredibly
take the key
easy.
and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
There was more stuff I had to ask you. There you are, a-hole.
Go down the steps. Go back.
Were there steps?
Yeah.
Get drug into the ocean.
Just a big tentacle comes out and you're mine.
Well, if we're not getting eaten by tentacles here,
This gate is locked.
I'm gonna be a little upset.
If there's just no tentacles, period.
If there's no tentacles in this game, then why are we even playing?
Why is there so much nothing? Oh, a little shack?
This is probably where he lives. If it's a mansion, I doubt the groundskeeper lives with...
In the... Oh, look, an axe.
Yeah, you'd think I'd take that with me, but...
We're a detective. We're not, like, surviving anything.
Yet.
So that's the town. How far away? Oh, that's pretty far away, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna break into this man's house?
We are the best detectives. Look at this. Don't know what the importance of that was, but we did it.
Maybe there's we piss him off or something and he storms off back into his house or something. Oh, maybe can you crouch down and grab the lantern?
No.
It's like you super crouch.
He's gonna come down here and yell at us. Can we just break up and break into this guy's house?
Just go in. Just try and get in.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Go inside. See if you can go inside.
Locked.
Damn. You live alone on this area.
I know,
Why do you...
Where's my lockpick button?
What are you doing?
Nothing. It's the Resident Evil flashlight all over again. Where'd Silas go?
Maybe.
Shall we enter?
Not yet.
Now that you finish your fun and games
What?
with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Alright, don't go yet.
Where do you want me to go?
Go that way. Maybe he went back to the grave? We also never actually tried the front door.
Do we want to go see if we can find him and talk to him?
If you want. Also, it was
I'll have
barricaded.
to find another entrance.
Let's go see if he's at the graves.
That's Cthulhu following you.
Yep. That's what Cthulhu sounds like.
Or what if we have
He's
like,
a spec. He's a ghost. He's not even real. I don't know where the
Maybe
hell this old guy went.
Oh, maybe he didn't go inside because you have the key. I don't know. Maybe he just threw himself off the cliff. Like, he walked over and just took a really good running leap.
There he is. Or we're stupid and he's over here.
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Stop
Why
wasting
was there an
my
echo?
time.
Cthulhu! Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
But yeah, what if you had, like, so much occultism or something, the wind sounded like whispers?
Yes. Shall we enter?
Yes, god. Jeez, dude.
Let's take a look inside.
Well,
I'm with you.
We've gone over this like 17 times.
it's abrupt. I see spooky shadows in the background there.
Ooh.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. You keep watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
The fire, and
The
where
fire.
the picture's missing from.
El Fuego!
So I'm a retarded white lady. What's fuego?
I think it's hot. Hot or fire. Hot fire?
Is that... Oh, I'm thinking French.
Yeah.
Showed?
I don't know.
That's... I always felt stupid because I would always think it's chode.
Two different things, I promise.
I know. But it's like, it's spelled almost like Chad in
know
French.
the
But both of you.
Who left this light on?
Who left the lights on? Well,
Hello?
mice?
I think that was mice, but was it Cthulhu whispers?
Cthulhu mice? Oh my goodness.
What if they were? What if it was like Bloodborne and they just had tentacles and shit coming out of them?
Oh, we have 6 points now. Do we want a spot hidden or do we want our psychology up? Or our investigative skills? That helps with us picking locks.
Investigation does?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say yes, because there's probably rooms in here that we can't normally get into.
But we're so stupid with psychology.
We don't need no psychology.
What about spot hidden? We really need, like, everywhere.
Let's do strength, because we already failed one test.
We've, like, failed every skill check.
I know.
I'm very spot hidden. I think that's the one we should do.
You then do it.
Expert. Oh, and it doesn't go up. We only need 6. Oh, I confirm it. Okay. Blah. Oh, it still is 6, though. That's nice.
Oh, so it's just 6. Okay.
So that's good. Silas Winchester, the old caretaker of the Hawkins family.
I'm
Silas
sorry.
Winchester still watches over the family graveyard and the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. His long months of solitude in his abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers in the graves of Charles, Sarah, and Simon.
How old's the captain?
45.
Now, that other man is 64.
I told you, the weather. It just takes a toll on them.
You didn't look at the key.
Okay.
Oh, look at you, all smart.
Not that it meant anything.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
That's disgusting.
What does this tell me?
Super detective mode. Activate.
Oh. Okay.
What kind of meat is this?
Is that the special meat?
That is, we're too stupid to find out what the meat is.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
So, where...
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
So where was she?
That's weird.
Little. What are we...
Oh, now it's going to let you look at it.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
See how they're divided? See how he's so far on the other side and the sun's close? He's a fish man.
Oh, man.
I'm sticking to this, sir.
He shot his tentacles across that.
Ew.
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day.
All that dust, man. How are you not catching it on fire?
Right?
Alright, so go look at that stupid picture.
Hold on. Let's see what our clue was there. Since the fire in the Hawkins Mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected, even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with a wife and son on either side. The knocked-over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain places. In certain plates, the meat mysteriously preserved since then seems to have been the subject of the dispute between the couple. He didn't want to roast. It's just a painting that they keep in front of the fire.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
So, I wonder if you had looked at all that, can you go back into detective mode after you investigate and see if you come up with a different conclusion?
It's not letting me.
Okay.
I wonder if you can come back through this game with a higher skill thing, because, all that was psychology, and I feel like we failed all of them, because he's like, I don't know what that is.
Ooh, spooky.
Books.
Books. None of them are medical or
occult. I know. I need my occultist book.
Why are the lights super... Wait, can you go... Well, that's pretty.
Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
He was part of the...
These pyramids, that is horribly...
Photoshopped?
I was going to say horribly, scaled. He's bigger than those pyramids.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
That's the game hey, stupid.
Hey, stupid, don't go this way.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay, so
Let's consult the diary first. Explorer from exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? He was looking for Cthulhu. Oh my goodness.
He's an occultist.
I almost want to remove points and put them other places.
Can you remove points?
That's what it says. Remove. We can reset all our skill points. Be better detectives.
Would you want to remove the eloquence? Because we are eloquent for shit.
You gonna talk to me, or we just we'll just get into it.
Oh, there's hidden objects.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
So there's hidden objects somewhere in the... Resident Evil, it's in the fireplace.
There it is.
Hello? A shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
There's more. I wonder if that is like a radar, because it's so faded now.
This might be.
Yeah.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire?
He's still alive.
Oh.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
He's still alive. He's Tentacle Man!
Probably is. Oh my goodness. What am I missing?
Look again, because you see there's two women there, which just makes it confusing.
There isn't. That's those two fighting and then her after she's fallen over, so they're wearing the same thing.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I didn't understand.
Because every clue shows them, like, he...
Like, just like he's twice, like he's in the chair and also... Okay. Look at the...
Maybe, oh, right there.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
There we go.
Oh, movie time.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Ah!
This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective.
Ah!
That was jarring.
Can you consult your stuff first?
Well, we know that it wasn't an accidental fire. The fire wasn't just an accident.
No, not that first one. We want him to be our friend. The clues don't
But we
match.
need to come off as, like, strong. We know what we saw. We can come to that conclusion. I think that's the one we go with.
But he was the investigator, so we're calling him a liar.
You want to go with that one?
Yes. Well, the clues don't match?
It's all saying the same thing. It's just how we're...
Let's do the clues don't match.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Damn it.
Really? Tell me about it.
Because he was like, I need to know.
The bodies were...
The time of the fire doesn't match. Someone escaped the fire. The bodies were...
The time of the fire doesn't... How would we know that?
The clock stopped on the thing.
But how do we know when the fire was?
I'm going to go with that one.
Okay.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Who's this doctor?
Let's see who's this doctor.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon.
Because we haven't run into a doctor yet. Unless it was the guy with the book and the bar.
So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on.
I'm just gonna keep burning my hand on this thing.
The body...
Bodies were displaced. They were... I mean, these are all facts that we unlocked. That's why they're unlocked.
How are the bodies displaced?
You're trying to be too nice to this guy. And
no, I'm trying to understand how we came to that conclusion.
Because there were burn marks, there were scorch marks that didn't match where the bodies were found.
Oh, okay. Then see that.
Young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
someone had too much to drink?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
So I'm thinking is that somebody broke in.
Flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Like somebody broke in, trapped him in, and burned him.
The fire wasn't
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Oh, damn.
Well, I know we had said that this is... so the couple had a fight. That was the conclusion he came to.
Like, really quickly. I wouldn't say...
I personally think it's arson, but you gotta play the character.
I would say the couple had a fight, because we don't know if it was intentional for the entire fire. Maybe...
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Oh. Are you... Okay. Nope. I think we did good. We gained a point.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West...
Move all the bookshelves!
I feel like I'm seeing things.
What do you mean? Are you finding phantom dots?
Phantom dots. That little squiggly in your eye.
Why are there all these papers?
This door is locked.
Damn it.
Everything's locked. Papers everywhere that I can't read. Come on, man.
If there's medical?
History of medicine. Haha.
We're not as dumb.
Well, we're getting there.
Not as dumb. Oh.
Spooky.
Why is this bookshelf empty?
Why does it not have a book of medicine?
Cool.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
I feel dumb. Did we find bandages?
Possibly.
I don't remember finding bandages.
We're bad detectives. Ooh.
Oh, hello. Is it underneath the stairs?
Right there?
Da-ba?
Crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker.
Could prove useful.
Is it on the door?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Oh, that's the main door.
Yeah.
Let's go back and try it on that door. Hold on.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Oh, this is helpful.
Oh wait, there's a picture. Oh, you can't look at it.
Okay, where's that door?
Why? I don't know why. You running spooks me. Oh, that door was all like crooked looking.
This door is locked.
Oh.
Thank you.
Is it me or like when you're at a distance, things look skewed?
It's fun to me.
Or maybe it's because I'm sitting off to the side.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Probably get a lot for that on eBay. Just saying.
Oh. Why are we being creeped out?
Oh, we went upstairs first. No, we're not. Just kidding. We're going to go see the creepy. Alright. Give me that creepy music swell. Come on.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Did I just straight up take this
Mandatory
book?
reading for any whaler, I guess.
Why did you take the Frankenstein book?
Right? I'd rather have the Frankenstein book.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I mean, there was also a fire. I know it was mostly self-contained, but...
Okay.
Ugh.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before
I thought it was
the
like,
fire.
yeah, I could set that on fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Nope, it's just you can't see this stupid.
Oh
A
wait,
book
look,
on the first inhabitants of the island.
look at the picture.
Seems they got here around the 14th century.
There's nothing in it. It's just an empty chair.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a mirror? No, that's just...
That's a painting of an empty chair. Is that weird to you?
Kinda.
The human body!
We're either gonna get really fucked up soon, or... Alright, wait, there's another picture down there, before you go back upstairs.
Where?
No, on the other side of the stairs.
Oh, over there. Over here.
Oh, so it's the entire family.
Apparently our broski doesn't have anything to say about that.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles' inheritance.
Okay. You are absolutely of zero use to me.
Look at... Is that him? That is very similar to the squid guy picture, at least in pose. I know it's like a traditional portrait.
Oh.
Oh. Ah.
What?
Dracula must have
I
been your
know.
father.
It's like... I feel like we're missing so much.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
I thought someone was smoking on the chair for a second, but it's a stupid lamp doing its lamp things.
Sup?
Oh, hello?
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Really? It's the painting that we're looking at here?
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Oh my god, we are stupid.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries.
This would be great in my library.
So, did you know that the big bloop whatever noise is apparently the same coordinates as what was in the, I think, Mountains of Madness book?
Nearby.
Nearby, but
Close,
still.
yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be exact, otherwise that would be highly suspicious of, like, HP, but...
Oh my god, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's real and he knew!
According to the police report, the lamp is the cause of the accidental fire that destroyed the mansion. However, bloodstains on the debris tell a very different story. Broken clock. The glass of this heavy clock is broken and the hands show 10 o'clock. It could give a time of the fire or have nothing to do with it.
I know you memorize the clues, but it just seems like you're just shoving things in your pockets.
Yep. Partly burned shoe. It seemed like it belonged to Sarah Hawkins. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a totally different version of the fire that claimed the whole family, beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor. The bodies of Charles and Sarah Hawkins left no mark on the floor, nor to the matter in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child, still visible close to the fireplace. The same goes for the glass shards on the floor. Close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them. On the wall, the very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins Warehouse confirms that the Hawkins case could be much more than a domestic accident.
Well, there was that other room to your right.
Yeah, I'm gonna check over.
Over how? I don't trust any of the lamps. Stop it!
Maybe that's how we summon him.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
That's what the boat's called. Okay, well. Oh, this is the upstairs that we couldn't go to. I believe.
Stop being spookily timed!
What could Sarah have done to make this
I like it when it loads
call
in.
the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. I think something's up with the doctor. She's either having an affair with the doctor, or the doctor is Cthulhu.
No, I think the doctor's like a legit doctor. I really think the husband's part of the occult and is just like super.
You would believe
the
you believe the husband over.
You're seeing how separated their seating is. How there's this...
Well, that's just tradition. Like the
the sun should be in the dead center.
Can we pick it?
Locked.
Are we stupid?
Locked.
Yes. Okay. This one?
Cool.
Want to go?
Fuck no. Up. Go back to the case.
Oh, good eye.
Office key.
Good eye.
That's why you keep me, sir. Oh. So we will have to definitely look in there. Stop it with the ominous noise.
Wait. There's a
I think you're gonna find it anyway.
I'd like to find it first before we go reconstruction. There we go.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Oh, we have a diary. Ooh.
Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? Today with Mother, we played in the garden, but she is still sad. I hate it when she is sad. Is she angry with Father? Sunday, Father scolded me. Scolded? Oh.
He scolded me. He burned me.
He shouted bad and wanted to spank me, but Mother did not want him to. He is always angry. Why? There are a lot of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. Tuesday, I built a castle for Mother and me. I told her to come and hide with me. Wednesday, she's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams and they come into my bedroom and look at me.
Ugh.
I cry and Mother shouts at me, and Father says that I must take tablets. They are not nice. I don't want to take them. Tuesday, Mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with Mother. I don't know why. And then it's scrubbed. Wednesday, Mother is sad again. At lunch, we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, finish your dinner. We always eat the same thing. Looks like rotten fish and it smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. If we have to eat it again tonight, I will throw my plate on the floor and smash it.
Oh.
So he caused the... Oh my god, he caused the fire.
So he also was doing the pills.
Let's see. So bright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, pictures and a book? That must be his diary. So all like the little monsters. I will look at the pictures. Just humor me. I want to get an idea of what the hell we're going to be seeing later in this game.
Creepy.
Poor kid.
I know. It's kind of sad.
Is there like nothing in here? Are we just that retarded?
We're just bad detectives.
Oh.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Is that it? Oh, now it's letting you look at the book. Looks like you have to do these in a certain order, and that's really dumb.
Well, you're piecing it together.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Oh, okay. Now it's the sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Cthulhu whispers.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Maybe their dad was in on that.
I think his dad was a tentacle monster and would go and like check up on him and tentacle form or something. It would freak the shit out of him.
Oh, I just think he's an occultist. Alright, that's where this is going, I'm sure. Let's see. Pierce 1, we have 1 point. The letter of complaint. Doesn't look like there's anything more to that. How do I go down further? Oh, okay. The diary. In the little boy's room, an abandoned book on the bed and toys scattered on the ground talk about the everyday life of a normal family, but the disturbing drawings and the sleeping pills raise suspicion that even Simon Hawkins may have been suffering from mental illness. Was the boy able to see things like her mother pretended to be?
Wait, the mom was pretending to see things? That's interesting conclusion, but okay.
I don't know why we took all these books.
These may be valuable. You very aggressively unlocked that door. Oh, hello.
Yep. There's the shit. It has hit the fan. Like, we don't want to... I was going to say, we don't want to inspect that first, but...
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Oh, one of them was even returned?
Yeah.
Oh, the shambler.
For FS.
So one of them... One of her paintings was gifted as a payment to the doctor. That's interesting.
Where... it doesn't say what the art was called, though.
The shambler. That is the shambler. That was the only one that was gifted.
Is the doctor the one that sent us here?
No, her father.
Webster, okay. Intuitive missionaries leaves nobody indifferent to mysterious measure painter offers strange images. So we do our vision in the world of Sarah Hawkins. Where's that painting?
What painting? The spooky one?
The one that we found in the warehouse.
I don't think that's something we memorized.
It seems highly, terribly detective of us.
But I do remember it was just a guy with the normal portrait.
Well, I was going to see if it had a name.
Yeah.
And then cross-reference it to this. She gave it to him for treatment.
Seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Or that's a threat.
Yeah. We will be together forever.
I don't think I'm ready to leave this room yet. Oh, wait, look at the floor.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
I am not prepared.
If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful, though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not of all proven reliability. Extract taken from the Malus Mysterium by Abigail G. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but yeah, there's like a piece of paper drawing on the floor.
No.
Oh. No, that's a drawing of a monster.
I mean, I can't do anything with it.
Yeah, but we can get a good look at it. Melted face? Oh, hello.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. He's Cthulhu. Nobody has a name Maximilian and is a good guy. Alright, I think that's it.
So go look at that skull that's melted again. Not skull,
This?
No. Two more. Yes.
I think they're just busts. Maybe of a family.
That might be her, and that could be the husband.
We'll see.
Alright. Also
That was blocked on the other side.
Cool. Jump scare from the cop incoming?
Bradley? Is that you?
Shite. He's dead, isn't he?
What will her room reveal about her?
I am... Oh, I wonder if that's just to... I wonder if those things for the fireplace are just make it so it's not as bright?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh no, we're dumb.
Does it cost to reallocate?
Probably.
Barbara,
Imagine we can only do it so many times.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you never live without them. Of that, I know something.
She's being subdued. I don't like this game. I mean, I like this game, but it's too spooky. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Sketches look a lot like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent her haunts or at night?
We got more occultism.
Yay!
I
don't get super Spidey mode here.
So I guess if we didn't find the key, we wouldn't have seen the circle from what it looks like.
Yeah. I really hope at the end of this game there's like the branching path thing where it kind of shows like...
Oh, look, this person kept going. Oh boy.
Is anyone there?
Oh no. Oh dear. I have a love-hate for this game, dude.
Do you?
I love it. I hate suspenseful, like, horror games.
Gotcha.
But I love horror movies because it's not interactive.
I mean, you're watching. I'm the one that's playing right now.
I'm invested. I am part of the decision-making.
Huh.
Is this where we...
Concerning.
Oh, hi.